Hi, it's Dr. David Green, founder and CEO of R3 Stem Cell, the global leader in regenerative therapies. Today we're discussing stem cell therapy for cerebral palsy in India. We have a beautiful treatment center in Delhi, India, South Delhi actually. We treat patients from all over the region, Asia and all the countries surrounding. And we have a great option for cerebral palsy. Now, how do we come to that treatment protocol? It's based off of peer-reviewed, published research around the world from the last 15 years. And there's a lot of it. It all shows very similar outcomes for 3 categories, all right? There's been a very good Russia study from 2015. There were 2 studies out of Duke University here in the States. There's been a few studies, randomized, blinded, all of that, out of China. And why is this such a breakthrough? Well, it's gone from like 0 to 100 in the span of when stem cell therapy started. There was nothing before, right? Physical therapy, occupational therapy, maybe some supplements, things like that. It really didn't move the needle very much for a child who's suffering with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is not like a little point in time. It's a lifetime of disability. What changes are seen with stem cell therapy? Well, in all these studies, they showed improvements in what's called gross motor function. Now that might be sitting up, it might be standing, it might be walking better, things like that, okay? Now they also showed improvements in cognition. So to give a black and white definition of that is not possible. It's going to be unique for each child. But I can tell you that in the vast majority of these kids in the studies, the noticeable improvements were substantial by the family and the researchers, okay? Now the other category was in fine motor movements. It could be in handwriting or buttoning shirts or things that involve dexterity. Some of the studies showed improvements in spasms. They showed improvements in decreased amounts of salivation in children. So very, very dramatic compared to the big black hole of nothing, from before. All right, we've seen these improvements too. I actually wrote this consumer guide for stem cell therapy for CP. It's a free download on our website. If you go to r3stemcell.com/India, if you scroll down the home page, there's over 35 consumer guides that I wrote, and download the one for CP, it's free. It lists a lot of these studies that I summarize around the world that show these unbelievable outcomes for cerebral palsy. Most children start to see improvements within a few months. One thing to keep in mind, it's a little different than when you get treated for, say, knee arthritis, because some of these studies didn't show substantial improvements until 4 to 6 months. In addition, these studies all showed that stem cell counts are very important. A lot of the reason that kids with CP or any other condition that get stem cell therapy fail is because they don't get enough stem cells. And that's why umbilical cord stem cells have been so fantastic, because we can give very high stem cell numbers so that these kids or anybody who comes in for over the 50 conditions we treat can see vast improvements, all right? But when you use the child's own bone marrow or adipose tissue, a lot of times it just doesn't work, all right? So in addition, these children are going to need multiple sessions. All these studies show that 1-2 sessions might help, but not enough. Usually it's 3 sessions and more. And our consultants will talk to you about that. We offer a free consultation. Visit us on the web at r3stemcell.com/India. Our phone number is right there on the website. Once again, download the consumer guide. And if you go to our YouTube channel, there's over 800 educational videos on stem cell therapy and over 150 patient success stories. All right? Thank you for watching.